complete slush. Okay, let's see how the RS457 does here. I should be able to manage it. Oh, it's slippery. It's definitely slippery. Need to be extra careful. Road at all, guys. We are off-roading here, like literally off-roading. Feels like I am in a movie where I am watching a video in a jungle safari. Traction off, kar, traction off. Like, it was a completely muddy and slushy ride. You see the radiator of RS457, all the mud is there inside. Starting the engine, as you can see, it says cold. We have covered around 508 kilometers since day before yesterday, and today's ride, it is going to be all in the ghat roads. So we are not going to see any 4-lane highways. The road is going to be all throughout the jungle. So it's all ghat roads. I'm hoping for a good ride, because the RS457 definitely cannot cope up a lot of bad roads. Let's see how the ride goes. The mudguard is really doing its job this time, because in the last 2 days I have been riding in heavy mud and slush, and it is able to manage all the mud, because if this was not there, all the mud used to come here. But as of now, that's not the case. It was a nice day here in Maridmelli. It was the first time that I visited this place, and I really liked it. If you are planning to come here, definitely you can spend a night or two, but you don't have much options to explore. Like, while coming and going, you can explore, and rest of the time you can just chill at your room. This is a very small town, and you get a lot of bamboo chicken here. Last 2 days we were having bamboo chicken only. So from today we are planning to have some veg meals. Enough of chicken. Google Maps is taking us from the shortest route possible, and boy oh boy, this road is next level. I don't see any two-wheeler or any car coming here. It's just us that we are going. Two of my folks, they are riding behind me, and from last 20 to 25 minutes since the time this road has started, we didn't see anyone. So not sure if someone is traveling alone on these roads. It's going to be definitely challenging. Like, there is no human settlement at all, and the road also is very narrow, but we are liking it. I'm liking it. You see the fog? It's so much dense. A proper monsoon ride in the Eastern Ghats with the RS457. What else do you need? It's all forest, river and dense forest. Like, literally I'm not seeing anyone here. I think this route is the best part of journey. I'm not sure if I'll be able to see any route which is more beautiful than this one. Like, this is literally amazing. Feels like I am in a movie where I am watching a video in a jungle safari. I won't be surprised if I see some wild animal here. I don't wish to see one, but seems like this is a wildlife sanctuary only. I'm not sure, because my internet is also not working. Where are the other two folks? They are right beside me. We are trying to stay, all three of us are trying to stay together, because if we are lost here, there is no way that we can contact. I spotted a bus on this route. Not sure if this guy will be able to give us side or not. Cross that bus, because that driver was very arrogant. He was not giving us side. After like 20 minutes tailing him, he was kind enough to stop his vehicle, and then we crossed him. We found a river here. The water is very muddy, and this is an actual adventure that is going on this trip. I'm not sure how the roads are going to be ahead from here, but I'm really sure it is going to be a lot of adventure today. Road at all, guys. We are off-roading here, like literally off-roading. I think the video of this title should be off-road ride on RS457. But I should really say the ground clearance on this bike is really coming in handy over here. Till now it did not touch anywhere. Just hoping that the tire does not get punctured. So we have a puncture kit and a air pump also for emergency, but hoping for a safe ride. Like literally no roads, only off-road. Where are these guys? I'm not able to see them. Let me stop for them. Now the roads are somewhat better. I'm not expecting to get any tarmac roads. I am impressed with the off-roading capabilities of this bike. Like, it's able to do this very easily. There is no issue of ground clearance. Again, bad patch off-road. I have got so much confidence riding on these roads now that I am literally riding at 45 kmph in the off-road with the RS457. Can you believe that? Like, there are too many rivers flowing here. Okay, let me wait for my folks. Okay, they are coming. The roads were horrible, but the scenic view is amazing. Gokul and Aditya, they have much capable bikes than me for these roads, but even then they are not able to cope up with me. I am going so fast on the RS457. Oh god, complete slush. Okay, let's see how the RS457 does here. I should be able to manage it. Oh, it's slippery. It's definitely slippery. Need to be extra careful on this road. Oh, what a ride! Where are these guys? पूरा प्रॉपर स्लश था वो, उसमें गाड़ी फिस्टेल हो रहा था पीछे। कैसे कैसे तू एक्सीलेटर में आ रहा था? मैं एक्सीलेटर दिया नहीं, देना था, उसमें स्लिप होएगा। चला गया, गड्ढे में जाते बैलेंस हो गया। ओहो, पूरा पैर चले गया अंदर। अरे रे रे रे, अंदर तक गीला हो गया, अंदर तक। शिट। मैं क्या किया, सेकंड गियर में लगा के सिर्फ एक्सीलेटर छोड़ दिया, गाड़ी टॉर्क जनरेट करते हुए निकल गया। मुझे मालूम था एक्सीलरेट करूंगा टायर स्लिप हो जाएगा। Gokul's bike slipped and it seems like his leg went completely inside water. क्या वाइब्रेट हो रहा है बाइक? फर्स्ट सेकंड में तो चल रहा है साला। अरे रे रे, आपको तो, आप लोग को तो कुछ, आपको कुछ नहीं होगा। मेरा तो एकदम सेट जा रहा है, मैं एकदम दौड़ाते हुए लेके जा रहा हूँ, पता ही नहीं लग रहा मेरे को।
का क्या फायदा, केटीएम में कितना ज्यादा हो रहा पता है?
कुछ भी नहीं, मैं वही सोच रहा हूँ तुम लोग कोप अप क्यों नहीं कर रहे करके, मैं दौड़ाता हुआ जा रहा हूँ, तुम लोग निकल रहे नहीं।
बट बॉडी ना पूरा ज्यादा शेक हो रहा है।
हाँ मेरा एकदम स्टेबल जा रहा है बाइक, लाइक कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा, मैं 45-50 पे खींच रहा हूँ इन रोडों पे। Bikes look light right now. Like it was a completely muddy and slushy ride. You see the radiator of RS457. All the mud is there inside. Oh, till here the mud is coming. You can see. And I'm very lucky that I got the mudguard installed, or else I don't know what would have happened till now. Somehow it is able to protect all these places. Even then the mud and slush is coming because we are having very slushy roads here. It's okay, everything is part of a journey. And RS457's engine is performing the best on these roads because the torque delivery really comes in handy. These bikes, they are struggling to keep up with this bike because they need to accelerate, but I just need to pull off the clutch and the bike roll. For a long time, finally we have got a cement road. When I'm very happy to see this road because we can maintain some good speeds. We started at 7:10 a.m. in the morning and right now it is 8:56, almost 1 hour 50 minutes since the time we started, and we have just covered 44 kilometers. Like you guys would be thinking, are you kidding me? No, that's not, because you saw how the roads were, right? We are not able to do more than 20 kilometers an hour. So that's the reason why we got late. And all slush. This is turning out to be a Ladakhi ride. Like no roads at all, but the view, the journey is very nice. I'm liking it, guys. RS457 is performing Chumma. Chumma means very nicely. No issue with the ground clearance. The torque really comes in handy. I need not accelerate. Looks like heaven. No matter where I see, I feel like stopping everywhere for taking a picture. But we are really very late today because of the off-roads. It's 10:30 a.m. Almost 3 hours 10 minutes since the time we started, and we have just covered 88 kilometers because the road was very bad, you saw, right? And now the roads are very good and the ghats have started. Still we have like 150 kilometers to reach Araku, but if the roads are of this kind, it will be fun. Till now we did not have our breakfast because since the time we started we did not get any hotel because it is all jungle and ghat roads. There is no town or city coming in between. Not sure where we will get our breakfast. Seems like we will have to have brunch today. Let's see. We have entered Orissa. We crossed Andhra, entered Orissa, and the map is showing that we'll travel for some time in Orissa and then again we will enter Andhra, then Orissa and then Andhra. So 2 times we need to cross the border for these interstates, Orissa and Andhra, and then we'll reach Arku. Even in Orissa, the view is very nice. We are having all country roads today, but I am enjoying the ride. It is definitely taking longer than usual. Stopped for a photo session. You can see the radiator of the RS457, it is all clogged inside. So I'll have to get it cleaned after I reach Araku. Let's see how the Dominar 400 is. ये दिखा एक बार और सही है अभी. पैर निकाल. अच्छा है, उसको कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है अभी तक. टिक गया तो अब कुछ नहीं होगा. इसका तो हालत ही खराब है, पूरा का पूरा कीचड़ के अंदर है. तीनों बाइक्स ही बेसिकली.
नहीं यार, कोई मड क्लैप मिल गया तो मैं लगा लूंगा.
You see the RS457? This is how it looks right now. It has done some serious off-roading today, thanks to the tire hugger that it is able to protect the luggage, or else the complete rear tail tidy and the rear seat would have been swamped in mud. Traction off कर, traction off. आदि तू हट जा. तू उतर गोकुल उधर से. का रे 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 रे. चल कोई नहीं. गाड़ी बंद कर.